We are live, guys. Can you see me? Can you hear me? If you can, just say hello in the chat. I see Noor is already here. Who all are here? Let me know in the chat. Who are here? Where are you from? Say hello. I am excited to hear all about what you guys are doing today. Let's check this out. Hi, Tejasvita. Who else is here? Hi, Unicorn Shalu. Hi, OCT from Maharashtra. Shalu is from Agra. Priyanka. Hi, Priyanka. Madhuri, Archana, MS Khan Songs, Jyoti, Lata, Jair, Dr. Gargi, Nomadic Souls, Jair, Roshani, Brendan from Ireland. Wonderful. Shirin from Kolkata, Uma from Mumbai, Madhuri from Jharkhand, Shaheen from Northeast India. Fantastic. Who else is here? Harshit, Archana, Sudha, Gautam, Roshani. Okay, the names are now flying. Welcome everyone to another Q&A segment. I am here to match up with the questions you've been asking me, the universe. Let's get all the answers out there today. We're doing another live. Again, we're doing it on the topic of money. I told you this whole month and the next whole month, we're just talking about money so that money can shower in all of your lives easily and you can get out of the way with all the total nonsense conditions and beliefs that we have that can be removed and you can be in the receiving end of money, all of you. So let's make that happen today. Okay. Michigan, USA, Leroy is here. Fantastic. Okay. So this is how we're going to do our session today. As with all sessions, I will answer some questions live that you are sharing and some that has been submitted on our WhatsApp also by you. So we will answer like a mix and match when it comes to money. But don't send your questions just yet. We are only taking money questions. Remember, only money questions. Put those questions on the side and then I'll tell you when we can start the questions. But first, while we're getting people into the room, let's set out an intention. Okay. So I want you all to just close your eyes and just take a deep breath in. Slow relax. Another deep breath in. Slow exhale. Take another deep breath in. Slow, relaxing exhale. Now I want you to imagine that on top of your head, there is a vortex or like the sky is parting and there is this divine presence right on top of your head. There is a dimension or a divine presence or the sky is parting. And from there, right on top of your head, lots of gold coins, lots and lots of gold coins are showering upon you. Now these gold coins are entering you and coming into your heart. These are universe's blessings of money. I want you to be completely open to receiving all of these gold coins, blessing you, blessing your heart. And I want you to say, thank you, divine, thank you, thank you, thank you. And throughout this entire call, throughout this entire coaching session, allow this divine source to continue to constantly pour these gold coins on you. So in the background, let it just continue to pour. So you can just slowly open your eyes while the gold coins continue to pour onto you and just surrender and allow it to do its thing. Let it keep pouring over you while you are here with me. Okay. So come back, be with me. The gold coins will keep pouring. Okay. So this we are surrendering this intention into the universe. The universe is constantly showering us with a lot of financial blessings. We are letting the universe shower us with a lot of financial blessings as we are now here in the class studying. So, if you're back and you're ready to get started on money attraction, just type ready. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take a notebook and pen. And once you have your notebook and pen ready, get up, go get your notebook and pen. Once you have it ready, just type ready. Okay, and then we'll get started with our notes and the studies that we're going to do together today. Okay, fantastic. Reminding you that the money is pouring in into your life. You're appreciative. Now we're here on the moment, about to study. Okay, ready, ready, ready. So a lot of readies coming up. Ajay is ready. Shruti, Harshit, Eliza, Roshni. Okay, all of you guys are ready. Okay, so we're going to take one question live and then we'll take one from the submitted questions on WhatsApp. So let's take the first question live. Okay. All right. So the first question is, for a housewife with no income, Varsha asks, for a housewife with no income, what affirmations to use? So again, I'm going to answer the question in such a way that it will apply to everybody. So the first thing you need to know, the power is not in the affirmation. Throw away this affirmation for 2 minutes. Okay, we're not about affirmations for a few minutes. As this person, okay, forget whether you're a housewife, throw that also in the dustbin. Forget whether you have a source of income or not, throw that also into the dustbin. Just listen to me as a human being. Okay, no affirmations, no job, no nothing. Just throw it all in the dustbin for a few minutes. Look at me as a human being. What you need to be doing is simply imagining that in front of you is the sun. Okay, there's a sun in front of you. The source of life is in front of you, and you're sitting right in front of that sun, and from the sun is radiating a lot of money, a lot of gold coins are radiating. Okay, doesn't matter whether you have a source of money or not. Just imagine that these gold coins are radiating on you. Open the door of your heart and allow these gold coins to come inside you and feel that gratitude. So you're seeing the sun, gold coins are coming, heart is open, you're feeling it, you're appreciating this flow. If you can produce this feeling of this appreciation that your heart is open and all these gold coins are coming into your heart, into your life, nourishing you, just like this beautiful sunlight nourishes you, nourishes your cells, nourishes all life on earth. Same way, all these gold coins, which represents financial blessings, are in your heart. You're appreciating it, you're thanking the source, you're appreciating, you're joyful about this. If you can produce this emotion, whether you have a source of income or not, whether you're a housewife or the CEO of a company or a billionaire, you will attract money because of this feeling. The feeling is the secret. The feeling, especially when I said open your heart is a magnet. Your heart is a what? Type it in the chat if you're listening. Your heart is the magnet. If you can produce this feeling, then you will attract the money because it's a vibrational universe we live in. Now, two things you need to know here. The first thing is, don't identify with your circumstance. I told you, put the affirmation in the dustbin, put the I am a housewife in the dustbin, I don't have a source of income, put it all in the dustbin. Just focus between the all that is conditions. Okay, because if you say I'm a housewife, then you'll be like, oh, but how can I have, I'm not a business owner, how can I have a lot of money? Or I don't have a, I'm an employed person, how can I have a lot of money? Drop all these conditions into the dustbin. It's just between you and the source. Now when you can produce this emotion, this feeling of true appreciation of all this financial blessings in your life, if you can produce that emotion for a few seconds every day, it doesn't matter how you produce. You could just do this imagination, or you could take that affirmation from the dustbin and create one that produces this feeling of I appreciate the flow of financial blessings in my life, if you can produce that strong feeling, however you do it, even if you do a focus wheel, even if you just do a love letter to money, however you produce this feeling, if you can do this, for those who don't have a job, job opportunities will come. For those who are housemakers, some other thousand opportunities will come because you have the access to the internet, and internet is a phenomenal place to make legitimate money. Those who are business owners, new clients, customers will come. Those who are coaches, trainers, YouTubers, new subscribers, new people will come. But it all starts with that main feeling in your heart, because your heart is a, what is it? Type it in the chat if you're listening. It's the magnet. If you can produce that feeling in your heart and hold it for a few seconds every now and then, you will begin to pull it into your life. Okay, reminding you that the sources, that line above your head, the gold coins are falling, keep appreciating, it's falling, it's falling. So last time we were talking about this. In fact, tomorrow, how many of you know tomorrow is the wrong webinar? Tomorrow is the Master Your Money Energy Code live class. It's free, it's for you guys. Okay, I told you this whole month and the next month is all about you attracting money into your life. So tomorrow we have a 2-hour class. My team is here. They can put the link to register for. It's free, it's for everybody to come, whether you're a housewife, business owner, entrepreneur, coach, trainer, musician, artist, makeup artist, anybody. Come and study 2, 3, 4, 5, many things we're learning in the class tomorrow. But in the class, majorly you will learn this thing called the money energy code. Okay, what this code stands for. You're going to learn that because that's a code that has helped phenomenally in my life as well as in my students' lives. It's just an energy thing. Okay, so master the money energy code. Go ahead and register. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. So if you miss it, you miss it, right? Go register. And then the first thing is the code. The second thing you're going to learn is the only reason why money has not come into your life, even after doing all this lovely energy production that you just did right now, is because there is something happening or some things happening inside your head, okay, which you are not aware of or you are aware of, that is blocking that money from coming. So you're connecting with money, money is coming, universe is bringing it in, but you've closed the door. How many of you think it would be a valuable piece of information to know what inside of you is closing that door? And then, if that's valuable, just type yes. And how many of you would actually like to open that door and make sure that nothing is standing in the way of receiving your money? Because I told you, money is easy. It is for everybody on this planet, whether you're a homemaker or whether you're not, you have a source or you don't have a source. Money is easy for everyone living on this planet. But there are a lot of people living inside your own head that have closed the door. So isn't it valuable to know what those who those people are living in your head? What beliefs, what fears, what conditions is in your head? Okay, firstly you're going to learn that in tomorrow's class, like detail. We're going to go into a 23 level quiz. 23 level quiz will take us maybe 45 minutes. You're going to write, you're going to figure out, okay, who are these guys who are in my head, and we're going to find out who they are, and then we're going to flip it together, and we're going to get these guys out of the way so the door is open. So tomorrow in class, you will open the door to financial freedom in class live. So you're going to learn my code. You're also going to have learn who are these guys in your head, and we're going to remove them from the way. So if this is for you, come for tomorrow's class. Okay, you can register. It is in the description. So I hope I answered that question. It's not which affirmation to use, it is producing that emotion. So if you want an affirmation, create any affirmation that will produce that emotion of appreciation. So it could be, I appreciate the flow of financial blessings in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. It could also be, gold coins are now raining from the sky, and I appreciate this flow in my life. It could be, money comes to me as I wake up, as I go to sleep, as I have my lunch. However, whatever words, it does not matter. The feeling is the secret, because the heart is the magnet. Understood? Got it? Was this valuable? If this was valuable, just type a valuable in the chat. And I expect everybody to come for tomorrow's class because it is free and the information is in that class. So come, okay? All right, feel valuable, just type valuable, and then we'll go to the next question. Okay. All right. Okay. The next question is phenomenal. Okay. The next question says, I feel burdened that I have to spend so much to take care of my family and also to myself. How to overcome this negative money feeling? So, for those of you who have a resistance to spending money, I'm going to break that resistance for you today. So, the first thing you need to know is that I told you the only reason why you're not raking in money right now, raking in as in your whole house can be filled with $1, $1, $1 bills. You could have so much money right now. The only reason you don't have it is because some guys are inside your head there's something crappy going on in there that we're going to clean up tomorrow in class. But the first one is your belief system around money. So the first thing you should know is that money is like oxygen. Money is like oxygen. When I take an in breath, okay, when I take an in breath, that oxygen is nurturing me, all of that. And then what happens? There's an out breath. I'm releasing, right? I'm releasing that breath. What happens after I release the breath? What is the next thing that happens? What is the next thing that happens when I release my breath? Why are you doing this webinar for free? Because I want to give back. Everywhere that everywhere I go, whether it's here in Croatia or in India, people are struggling financially. And money is the easiest thing to attract, but people are struggling in nightmarish ways financially when it's the easiest thing to attract because it's just an energy. But people don't know what are the stuff in their head that is standing in the way, and people don't know what the code is. That's why I'm teaching it for free. Otherwise, if I charged you for that, there's no way in hell you're going to come because you have a stinky money energy around paying for things. So when you have a stinky energy around paying for things, you're not going to learn the knowledge. And if you don't learn the knowledge, you're going to still struggle financially. And then I'm going to feel guilty as hell everywhere I go that I'm the richest person in the room. I don't like feeling that. I want everybody to be as rich as me. Everybody should be because it's just an energy thing. I don't like feeling guilty about having money. So I want to share that with you. So you also have the money. So we can all enjoy the riches of the universe. Okay, so when you take an exhale, when you exhale, the next thing that happens is there's another inhale that comes. Okay, another deep inhale comes. So if you can see money as that, it's just you exhaled, and when you exhale with this relaxed way, when you spend money in a relaxed way, your vibration stays very pure to receive more money. But when you spend money in a very upset way, you're upset when you spend money, you're feeling the pinch. You're going to learn all this tomorrow when we do that quiz. I'll ask all these questions. What thoughts come, what do you feel when you see the price of something you like? What do you feel when the price of something you like goes up? I'm going to figure out tomorrow when you come for class every piece of the puzzle. You're going to figure out when you spend, what all crap is happening internally. Because when you spend with a negative energy, you will block that flow coming back. But the flow, if you spend with a positive energy, you will gain the flow back. So there are several attitudes you can take when you're spending. The first attitude, any attitude that makes you feel good when you spend, and that attitude is always up to you, will make the flow of money keep coming to your life because money is a currency. So the first attitude is when you're spending, the first awesome attitude you can take is that money is an oxygen. When I exhale, an inhale is about to come. Okay, that is one great energy shift that you can have. The second one, and this I learned from one of my own students, she said this one, and it just stuck in my head since she said it. She said, I'm so happy when I spend money because when I spend money, I'm adding abundance into someone else's life as well. Now, some people who don't have a good money energy will feel very yucky when I say the statement, I'm adding abundance in someone else's life. So, people with a negative money energy, they'll be like, hey, I only don't have money. Why I should send money to other people? No, I don't like. So, skip it. Okay. Use only the ones that make you feel good. So, the first one is money is like oxygen. When I exhale, I will also inhale. The second one is I love adding abundance in other people's lives. If that makes you feel good, then use that affirmation. Remember, it's all about the feeling because your heart is the magnet. The third way in which, and there are so many ways I teach. I have a whole 90-day program. Can you imagine coming every day, 90 days teaching money for people? We teach all these kind of things. I'm not asking you to come for my program, saying there's a lot of stuff that is there to learn. But the third way in which you can do this is look at the trees. When you look at a tree, do you see that there are leaves on the floor that have been shed on the ground? But there's also so much leaves up in the on the trees. When you realize that abundance is the total nature of this universe, there is so many leaves. Right now, you cannot look outside and try to calculate the number of leaves on any single tree. You cannot do it. It's impossible because there's so many leaves. That's how much abundance there is in this universe. Abundance is everywhere. There's abundance of ideas, abundance of sand, abundance of oxygen, abundance of leaves, abundance of trainers, coaches, books, knowledge, money, companies, shares. There's so much abundance of everything. Abundance of clothes, colors, mics, cameras, laptops. You're telling me that this world is limited? It's not. It's an abundant universe. So now, when I look at that tree and I look at a little bit leaves are on the floor, I equate that to spending. When I spend, I remember that these are just the little leaves that are on the floor, but divine is producing so much more leaves on my tree. So when you take that attitude, you will spend peacefully. Another final way, and I've taught this in my paid class, I'm telling you this because it's important. The final way in which you can spend, knowing that you're going to attract a ton more money, is that you can actually, there are many ways, okay, but I'll tell you this one. You can speak to the money and say, hey, I'm so happy that I have you right now to send out into the world. Please bless these people, bless the things that I'm paying for, because you are paying for things. If you pay for my courses, you're going to get things much more than what you paid for. But whatever you pay for, if I paid for this charger, for example, I get a charger. You know how much value this charger has in my life? Would I feel bad when I'm paying for a charger when I think of the amount of value this charger has in my life? No, right? So when you're paying, remember, you're paying for value. You're paying for things that are giving something amazing into your life. So pay happily. But when you're paying, you speak to the money and you say, money, thank you, bless the things and the people, and then come back with all your friends. Bless them, multiply yourself, and come back with all your friends. Now, when you spend, your resistance is a lot less. You feel a lot better. And if you have upset about supporting your family, look at that energy right there. Supporting your family will help them feel happy. Do you not feel happy when they're happy? The only reason you're getting resentful is because you're still vibrating in a lack consciousness. You're not yet switched over to understanding the money is abundant in this world and this universe is an abundant universe. When that energetic shift happens, which will happen tomorrow in class, please come for class. Register. My team has put it in the chat and pinned it as well. When you come tomorrow for class, it is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It's a 2 hour class. You will figure this out. If you can flip your energy, nothing is stopping you, because you are not the one creating the money in your life. It's a energy the divine is producing. You have to get out of your way by removing these resentments, by removing your unforgiveness. I had so much anger and unforgiveness towards the government for taxes, because we are in a tax category where most of our money goes off to tax. And what is the government giving me? Nothing. It's not like here in Croatia or here somewhere else. When you pay tax, you get everything. Like in Croatia, where I live, education is free. Your schooling throughout schooling, college is free. Your medical is free. Your great infrastructure. People are paid even just to exist here. You have social security. All that you're getting from your tax in Croatia. In India, nothing. I get nothing, but I pay taxes beyond. I can buy several houses for the amount of taxes we pay. In India, we get nothing back. You know how much resentment that can cause when you're working on your business, things like that. And then now most of it you have to give to a government that doesn't give anything back to you. Now that's where you have to flip your energy. You have to flip your attitude in a way that brings peace and joy in your heart. So then when I pay taxes, I bless that money, because I think of it like those leaves under the tree, right? When there are leaves under the tree, you know that so much more abundance is there for you than that little bit tax that you paid. When you look at that thing as a huge thing, because you'd see yourself less than that money. That's another thing you learn in tomorrow's class. This whole thing called opulence, all that you learn tomorrow. Okay, I don't want to go too much in detail. But when I see there's so much abundance and the stacks is small compared to how much the universe has in store for me, these are the beliefs you must build. Okay, it's an energy game. When you see how much the universe has for me and the stacks or this payment is there, I bless it and I say, okay, may this money go and support a lot of the people who get paid by the taxes. May this build better infrastructure in my country. I'm so happy how many people be benefited by this. Instead of thinking, oh, this is going to corrupt politicians, I ultimately it's an energy game. I can choose that energy, or I can choose to think about all the people who will get helped by this tax money and feel great about it. And when I feel great about it, my abundance grows. When I feel stinky about it, I block it. Why? Why would you block it? Now think about it. If you resent paying money for anything, you're going to subconsciously block having money to pay for stuff. I'll repeat that. When you resist paying for anything, whether you have to buy things for your family or you have to pay tax, you will subconsciously block your income so that you don't have enough to pay for others or to pay tax. So you block your own money. Nobody else blocks money for you. There's no universe saying, okay, this person I'm going to make them struggle, this person I'm going to do this. No. The universe is showering equally on everybody. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do in class tomorrow. If you've registered, just type registered. If you're going to register, register. You will figure out who are these stinky elements in your head which are blocking the flow. So one of them is resentment towards paying for money, for paying for stuff. When you have resentment, like I was today when I was making my slides, talking about convenience fee or tax charged on purchases, and I said, if you're going to let convenience fee, like we have students who will come and message me saying, I want to avoid the convenience fee of the platform, so can I directly pay your bank account? And that convenience fee will be like 400 rupees, something, you'll buy a vada pav in a restaurant or whatever, 400 rupees. That much to save, they will run to make sure that they do some other thing to, all that are blocking energies. You can be smart with your money, save money, do good things around money, manage money. But when you have the money, when you have the 400 rupees, you still want to penny pinch. That's coming from a place of lack. And as long as there's lack in your mind, that you will block the flow. So to understand who inside of you is creating stinky energy and to flip it, come tomorrow. But for now, you understand whenever you pay, you create a positive energy to pay with. And when there's a positive energy, the money will come back to you. Was this of value? Okay, if it was value, just type valuable. Okay, let's see who all have registered for tomorrow. I see a lot of people have registered. Registered. Do it simply says registered. Madhuri says registered. Vaishali. Good. Phenomenal. Come tomorrow because again, this is not like I always say I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a coach, but I'm not just telling you some words. These are things that the number of success stories we have. I'm not just talking about my academy. You look at any academy that's teaching money energy work, anybody's academy that's teaching law of attraction around money, you're going to see so many money results. What is the difference between the people who gain money? In fact, tomorrow I'm going to tell you a story about Arvind. I made a video. We did an interview yesterday. I'm going to tell more of his story in the class tomorrow. The only difference between people, we've had people who are from abject poverty who've done so well in their lives. The only difference is something in your head. Somebody has gone through a childhood where they were, for example, I worked with a lady who from childhood she was born in Punjab, and in that family, they were taught that girls are just stupid and girls are incapable, and they just need to wait for a man to take them, to help them financially. They've not been taught that they have their own power to create their own finances. This is what the conditioning they came from. So when they come from place of, oh, I'm not capable, when they grow up, that childhood stuff comes and affects them. Then that child inside of them saying, I can't do it, I am not technical, I can't make my own money, it's a man, I need to marry a man. You don't need a man, women. You are as divine as any other being in this universe. You're as blessed. You get to create your own money. Why are you depending on a man? You see? So don't take that easy way out. Make your own finances. It's up to all of us. Okay? Cool. ST is also registered. So whatever answer I gave today in this session applies to every question you guys have asked, whether I've answered it or not. How many of you see that? How many of you realize that the answers I gave, the two questions I answered today, applies to all your questions? Do you see it? You say, I see it. Okay. Um, so, powerful remedy to clear up debt? Same answer. What is the best scripting technique? Same answer. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say here. Go deeper than the technique, go into your personal energy. The technique doesn't have the power. Okay, the technique is like the wand. The wand is not the power. The wielder of the wand has the power. You see it? Okay. So clearing of debt. Tomorrow we are looking at a concept called overflow. You come for class, you will understand this as well. Okay. Yeah, cool. So, with that, I will wrap it up. We have done 30 minutes. Can we manifest a job within a week? You can manifest a job today. But the only reason you've not yet manifested a job is because of the guys in your head. Okay, you can manifest it today. You can manifest it this minute. You can have somebody. I have, like, we were looking at success stories to put in the webinar, and we have so many stories where people are like, they're just sitting and vibrating in the value of their work, value of who they are, and ping, suddenly they get a LinkedIn like job offer, or ping, something else happens because they're vibrating in the frequency of their value, and people who are matching their value comes. If you see your light, you see you're a beacon and you're a light to this world, the people who see your light will also match up to you. If you don't see yourself as a light and you see yourself as small and somebody has to offer you a job and you're at the mercy of someone else, if that's how you see yourself, then that's how it will be. You see the power of what we're talking about, right? You see the power? Power is within you. You decide the conditions of your life. Okay? So, with that, I will end it. I will ask my team one more time to place the link for tomorrow's class because it's 2 hours. We're going to dive deep into money energy. So tomorrow's class is called Master Your Money Energy Code. So the code is something I've not taught before in a public class. It's the first time, so come learn it. And of course, we're talking about the guys in your head. We're going to find out who they are and we're going to flip them live in class tomorrow. So come for that. I'm very excited to see you. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. See you guys. And remember the answers today. Don't just take it as another video. Remember it, internalize it, because ultimately you've got the answer. Now, what are you going to do with it? You got it in a silver platter. Now, practice it. Okay. So, if you promise me that you'll practice it, just type I promise, or everything I shared today, just type I promise, and then I will end. Until I see your promises, I will not go. I want to make sure you all are promising me that you will practice what I have shared and reminding you that the divine is continuing to bless you with all that gold. Okay, we've seen enough promises. Good, fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow live in class, Master Your Money Energy Code. Register, come, bring your notebook and pen. And yeah, I'm excited. See you guys. Bye.